Yo, what's up Freeze Army, welcome to the Yuuma Tenacity Escalation level 1 to 5 all done silent assassin. My name is Mr. Freeze2244. For this one I'm going to bring along our modern lethal syringe, our coins, any pistol you want to. I'm going to start undercover in the operating theatre disguised as a surgeon. Now level 1 and 2 are pretty much exactly the same, so for the benefit of the video I'm only going to be showing level 2 because it's exactly the same as level 1. So from the very start we're going to wait for that surgeon to go past us and then we're going to exit the room. We're going to go outside and get into this corner right here and shoot out the camera. The difference between level 1 and level 2 is for level 2 we've got if you get spotted by the cameras then you will have 2 minutes to complete the mission, but considering it only takes 40 seconds or less to complete the mission anyway, that's the reason why they're both exactly the same anyway. So what we actually did there was throw a corner on the opposite side of the helipad to distract the target. We're just going to go ahead and shoot him in the head. You can choose to poison him if you want to, but it doesn't really matter at this point. And we're going to exit the mission and you'll get your silent assassin rating for level 2. And like I said, it will be exactly the same for level 1. Now for level 3, what we've got, you're going to use the same items as we did for the previous 2 levels. And now we've got an additional target, which is the head surgeon. So what we're actually going to go ahead and do is stab the first target, the head surgeon, with the modern lethal syringe, and then we're going to carry on doing the same as what we did in the previous 2 levels, and it'll be nice and easy just as that. So at the start, we're going to wait for that surgeon to go past us, get behind the head surgeon and stab him with the modern lethal syringe. Wait for that camera that's going to be in the corner because they've got additional cameras now. We're going to wait for it to turn away before we exit the room, just like we have there. And then you want to come outside, shoot out that camera that's just outside, and we're going to do the same as we did in the previous 2 levels and distract this helicopter pilot, the other side of the helipad, just there like that with the coin. And again we're just going to go and shoot him in the head and escape with the helicopter, and that will get you a silent assassin rating for level 3. So that will take care of your silent assassin ratings for level 3. Now for level 4 you've got an additional complication where you have to kill the surgeon while you're disguised as the helicopter pilot. And as soon as you acquire the helicopter pilot's disguise, you have a countdown from 1 minute to finish the mission. So for this one, for level 4, we're going to bring along the kreuger, the modern emetic syringe and the mixtape 47, and we're going to start undercover in the operating theatre. So we're actually going to use the modern emetic syringe on the surgeon himself. So once the enforcer surgeon goes past you there, we're just going to go ahead and stab the head surgeon with the emetic syringe. And then once we've done that, we're going to leave the room, but make sure you watch out for the camera that's at the top of the door just above. We're going to wait for that to face to the left before we exit the room. Then we're going to come outside and take out this camera. There's also 2 more cameras we need to take out, because we're going to cause a distraction for the helicopter pilot momentarily. But first we're going to take out that camera there. And as you go down the bottom of the stairs to the room where there's a security guard sleeping, we're just going to shoot the camera just above that door. And once you get to the bottom of this stairs here, we're just going to drop the mixtape on the floor, activate it, and then pick it back up. That's going to distract the helicopter pilot, and if you don't have the mixtape 47, you can always use the audio distraction device. They're both identical in what they actually do. The only difference between the 2 is one of them beeps and the other one plays music, but literally there's no difference really. So once the helicopter pilot comes down here, we're going to subdue him and snap his neck and then dump his body over the ledge, but make sure you grab his disguise before you do that. So as soon as you put the disguise on, as you'll notice the clock counting down from 1 minute, but you should have plenty of time to finish the rest of this mission off, because currently right now the surgeon will be being sick into a toilet into the bathroom, so that's where we're going to head to right now. Just watch out for this door here. There is a doctor who you can see through your disguise, but he will be sitting down, so you shouldn't need to worry about him really. So we're just going to pass this window and go down the pipe, and we're just going to shoot the surgeon through the window with the kreuger. Switch cameras if you can't see. And then once you've done that, we're just going to put the gun away and head straight to the exit to where the helicopter is. And that will get you a silent assassin rating for level 4. Then we can go ahead and move on to level 5. So level 5, they've added another complication, and what you have to do for that is The same rules apply. You still have to kill both targets with the specific disguises that he shows you, and on top of that you have to take them both out, this time with an unsilenced pistol, so it needs to be a loud gunshot. So for level 5 everything's going to be exactly the same as level 4, except we're going to have the remote explosive rubber duck stored in the morgue storage area. So again, from the start, make sure you wait for that enforcer to go past, and as soon as you can, just exit the room and stay close to the wall to the right. As long as you do that pretty quickly and stick to the wall to the right, you won't get spotted by the camera, but you need to be quite quick. So once you come down these stairs here, we're just going to take out this camera and grab the red rubber duck that's just down the bottom of the stairs. And then we're going to take out the evidence while we're down here. You can just actually shoot through the window here with the kreuger. That will take out the evidence, so you don't need to worry about the cameras anymore. We're now going to head our way back to the start point. I'm going to stab the head surgeon with the emetic syringe. And the reason why we didn't do that at the start is because if we did it at the start, we wouldn't have enough time to take him out and kill him later on. That's the reason why we're doing it now rather than earlier. So once that's taken care of, we now pull out your red rubber duck and drop it next to the door. We're going to use that as a distraction a little bit later on. So we're actually going to go downstairs now and distract the other target the same way as we did in the previous level, by dropping the mixtape down here. As soon as we activate it, we're going to pick it straight back up. I'm going to go into this room here and grab the crowbar that's on the floor and throw out this guard's head. Make sure you pick up his pistol that's on the floor and drag his body and dump him in the locker. Don't forget, you have to take out both targets with the loud gunshot, so that's how you have to complete this. So what we're actually going to do is knock out the target, bring him in this room, and we're going to shoot him in the head, and his gunshot, the gunshot noise won't be heard as long as the door is closed.
Time for a nice cup of tea.
So we're just going to knock him out with a crowbar, drag his body in the room, wait for the door to close, and once we've done that, we're going to shoot him in the head and then dump his body in the crate. But make sure you put on his disguise just after you do that. Then as you see the clock counting down from 1 minute. Once you've left the room, we're going to activate the rubber duck that we dropped a little bit earlier. That will cause the distraction for all the guards. Their movement is a little bit random, but they do turn into enforcers, but you need to keep in mind that even when you're right close to them, it's very difficult to get spotted. So you just need to keep that in mind. You're a lot less risk-free than it appears to be. So once we come over here now, we're just going to switch the camera like that, pull away a little bit, and shoot the target in the head with a loud pistol. And again, as you'll see, an enforcer here, he comes right close, but he still doesn't spot you. So you just need to... the guards' locations aren't exactly going to be what you'll see in the video. They can be quite random, but like I said, it's very difficult to get spotted anyway. So that's going to do it for this video, so thank you very much for watching. You should get the Silent Assassin rating for that. Feel free to drop a like and subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.